Hello, my name is Darshit Ashokbhai Parmar. Today, me and my team are going to having a debate on the topic of should companies be allowed to engage in a gender-based pricing. So, first of all, what is gender-based pricing? So, the gender-based pricing, often referred to as a pink tax, is the practice of charging a different prices for the product or a service based on the consumer's gender. This practice has raised concern about the fairness and equality, particularly as a product marketed in the woman tend to be priced higher than the similar product for men. The debate centers around whether companies should be allowed to change in their pricing strategy given in ethical, legal, and social implement. So, in this debate, we have four members in my team. Two members are going to present the proposition side, and two members are going to present the opposition side. So, first, my name is Darshit Ashokbhai Parmar, and my banner ID is B01773817.
Myself with Sales by Sony. I am on the opposition side and my banner ID is B01761493.
Hello, I'm Rishaj and I'm on the proposition side and my banner ID is B01761323.
Hi, my name is Priya and I'm on the opposition side. My banner ID is B01765868.
Forwarding to the next slides, this is the Academic Integrity Declaration, where all members' signatures are on this page. Now let's start with the first slides of this debate, which is position statement and the rationals. According to the proposition position statement of this debate highlights that the companies should utilize gender-based pricing as an sig- organizational strategy for enhancing business profit. The rational uncer- is assos- associated with the decision includes the demand-based pricing in the market along with the freedom of the choice for the customers to buy their product they like.
On the other hand, on the opposition side, the opposition position statement throughout this debate highlight that companies should not use gender-based pricing as it is unfair and very discriminatory. The rationale associated with this decision include the exploitations of customer considering gender-based pricing along with the pink tax.
On the other side, it's an ethical framework. In the ethical framework, the propositions are considering the ethical framework associated with the gender-based pricing. The utilitarianism theory could be highlighted, which suggests that some could be considered good if it is able to produce a high level of satisfaction for people. As an example of this, it could be stated that customers have an increased level of willingness to pay for green products for utilitarian attributes.
On the other side, considering the ethical framework against gender-based pricing, Rawls' theory of justice could be highlighted, which suggested that there is a need for balance and equal situations between each individual in a society irrespective of status and position. Therefore, charging more prices for products regarding gender is unethical and is unrealistic.
Forwarding to the next slides, the arguments and the evidence. According to the proposition, the pricing of the product or a service is usually based on the demand and a supply, where The higher price for a haircut for the female population could be highlighted. The reason for this is the usual complicated haircuts in the women's populations in a comparison to the main as a mentioned by the National Hair and Beauty Federation.
On the opposite side, the conception of pink tax can be highly prevalent in the different market across the global, where the female population has to pay 4% more unit of grocery items as compared to the men. Not only that, but women often pay 15% average higher price for the personal care items and more than 3% higher price for the packaged food, which items are usually ungendered products.
Refutations, weakest arguments of opposition and proposition. The proposition for this are people often claim that the skincare products for the female population are higher in price, which is discriminatory. However, the formulations for the skincare products for both male and female populations are different due to the difference in the skin. Therefore, the products are often different in quality as the female product often contains claiming ingredients, anti-aging and ingredients and exfoliants. This justifies the higher pricing regarding the quality of the product.
On the opposition side, the gender-based pricing has often been initiated in the name of consumer choices. However, the products used for female hygiene have no alternatives yet. The price of this menstrual product is high. This causes insufficient access to sanitation facilities in many parts of the world.
Forward to the next slides, which is rebuttals. The proposition side is the pricing of the product is based on the demand and the supply in the market. The willingness of the customers to pay the higher price for the product could also be aligned with the theory of Kant, which suggests that the free of capacity of the choice is the positive conceptual and of the customer's freedom. Therefore, the customers have the overall freedom to choose the product based on their pricing preference.
Moving to the opposition side, to prevent the discrimination in the pricing of products or services, the concept of fairness over profit could be highlighted, which aligns with the theory of virtue ethics. A set of virtues like fairness, morality, honesty, and a code of conduct are essential for creating a better workplace. Therefore, this could be helpful in developing a better consumer organization relationship.
Our rebuttal to the proposition for all this, the companies are well aware that ignoring diversity and fairness in the pricing process could harm the brand image of an organization. Therefore, even after using gender-based pricing strategies, companies take relevant actions to present this positively in front of the customers.
On the opposition side, gender-based pricing is banned in different countries, where, for example, the cohesion launched by the European Union in charging a gender discriminatory price specifically in the health insurance market could be highlighted. This demonstrates that a gender-based pricing has been regulated in different countries to prevent the financial exploration of consumers.
To the next slides, the strongest arguments and the ethic recommendations. From the proposition side, gender based pricing is often associated with the effective marketing strategy by using the consumer's segmentations process, where the pricing of the product is determined based on the demand. Here, the major ethic leadership approach that could be the implemented includes transformation and the leadership, which use public values for organizational decision making.
On the other side, the gender-based pricing is discriminatory and this should not be allowed to be utilized by the business organization to reinforce gender equality. The major ethical leadership approach that could be utilized here is known as servant leadership, which reduces the occurrence of financial scandals and business failures for business organizations through maintaining transparency.
And in conclusion, gender-based pricing is discriminatory and unethical practice that undermine the principles of fairness, equality, and justice. Moreover, by banning gender-based pricing and promoting servant leadership, company can build stronger and more trustworthy relationship with the consumer and contribute more just equal society. Thank you.
And
The next slides.
Priya, I would like to ask you one question that should companies be allowed to engage in gender-based pricing like it is a fair is gender-based pricing as a I would like to know as a woman perspective.
As a woman perspective, I am highly disagree with uh, this statement, like pink tax, which is inflammatory pricing, which inflated the pricing of essential hygiene product as compared to the men. Ethical frameworks such as I mentioned earlier, the royal theory, justice of virtue ethic, emphasize that importance of fairness inquiry, reinforcing that profit should not come at the cost of discrimination.
So as a woman's perspective, it is unfair
Yeah, it is
gender-based.
completely unfair and discriminatory.
Okay, okay.
Thank
From
you.
the other last slides, there all are the references which we have used in this all over the slides. So this is our totally debate and our conclusion. So
Thank
thank
you.
you for this.
Thank you.
Thank you.